What's going on, everybody? As you just saw, we are going to be working on the freebies. Now, you might be asking yourself, Martin, when exactly are these freebies getting done? And that's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing these freebies 2 goddamn days before we leave, and technically 1.5, because there will be a separate video of us making the freebies, and then I will include clips of us making the freebies in the entire Dallas vlog. And again, there should be 2 vlogs. There's going to be an entire Dallas trip where you're going to see everything that we did, including the concert, as well as just a separate video of itself of just anything that involves the concert period. We are going to be indeed doing the Pokemon cards to hand out. And so what we plan on doing is we have little sleeves that they're going to go in. Of course, you're not going to be able to see the picture of the person that you're getting. It's going to kind of be luck of the draw. And you're going to just draw one from the bag or whatever, and who you get is who you get. I ended up loving all of them, so I hope there's no issues with that with any armies moving forward. We did have a couple of armies last year, I won't lie, when we made the ones for Jin, who were like, oh, I don't like that color, can I get a different color? And unfortunately I had to tell them no, just because I feel like once you start doing that, it opens up a door for anybody who maybe didn't want that color to get it. But 99%, that only was like 1 or 2 occurrences. 99% of the people we handed them out to were loving of any color that they got. I mean, they admired any of them. And they weren't exactly rude about it, but they were a little snarky and a little sassy. So unfortunately, we just had to tell them no. But we have a ton of cards here that we have to cut, glue, and then we will be putting the kind of finishing touch of the holographic that you kind of see on Pokemon cards that give it kind of that shiny appearance and stuff like that. And then afterwards, I'm going to be doing a separate video because I have still to do the bedazzling, like bedueling or the bedazzling of my jerseys. So we got a lot to do, so let's get into it.
Turn me up, kerosene to put me what I gotta do. Yeah, we call this shit normal.
Okay, so while we're working, which already we've already been like 10 minutes in, and this is already freaking goddamn tedious. So the goal, we last year when we made the Jin ones, we told each other 50 just was not enough. Like, it was not enough, which is why we thought we're gonna sit here and get ahead of ourselves this time, and we're going to start a little bit earlier. And obviously that didn't happen. Let's be real. But at the same time, this is going to probably be more tedious than the other ones were with Jin. And again, it's our fault. I do it for the boys. I'm gonna be real. I do it for you guys because I hate being crafty. I'm not good at it. I suck. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy and I have so much fun doing this, and I respect any army out there who takes the time to do this. But like, one thing I don't show you guys on camera, and it's weird because I always ask of you guys to be patient with me, but truthfully, your boy is probably one of the most impatient people on this earth. And I know that it's going to take a while, which is, again, not imperfect planning on our end, because we should have been doing this a long time ago, several a day, just so that we're not having to crunch for time and do it all within like the last 2 days, right? But definitely is tedious, right? So I am curious to know, for anybody who's ever made freebies in the past, comment in the comment section down below. What is the longest it's ever taken you to make freebies, and what'd you make, or how long did it take? Leave those comments, because the only thing I can relate to is when we did it for Jin, and that probably took several days, but truthfully, the time that we did it over the several days probably only took about 5 to 6 hours. And unfortunately, we did it the last 2 days before leaving. So again, we obviously didn't learn our lesson from last time. I respect any army who takes the time to do this, because I know what it takes or goes into just with Jin, and now doing this, what it takes exactly, the heart that's put into freebies, right? And then you think, like, when we were at Jin and we were receiving freebies, that was someone else's hard work. Didn't matter how small it was or how big it was. Somebody took the time to put their heart and their all into something. And it didn't matter, you know, to me personally, there were some pieces that you could tell like were just cute and simple, thrown together just to be involved in the fact of exchanging freebies with other people, as opposed to people who really went all out. And in my heart, and to me personally, it does not matter, right? But the value for it of receiving those freebies means the same no matter what, because we're all doing this for one cause, we're all doing this for one purpose. And the fact that again someone just took time out of their day to make something special for a cause and group that we all truly believe in, it's a beautiful thing. It really is. And so while we're also kind of gonna just throw this onto Andrea, just spur of the moment, but while we're doing these, I do have a couple of questions for her, and I'm eager to hear her responses. As if I was asking you guys the same question, I would love to hear your responses if you were able to go to the concert, or maybe questions that I might ask if you weren't able to go, but maybe you could still answer, you know, give your personal opinion. So I guess at the concert, my first question to you would be, personally you, what song are you probably looking the most to hearing while we're there?
Into the Sun.
Into the Sun?
Baby, you remind me I was someone like you. Trust will never die. I was someone like you.
And you know, that's the song that they're going to end with. And so I would have to agree. Well, it's so tough. I will say mine has got to be 2.0.
Like, I'm also excited to listen to
Aliens, yeah. 2.0 for me, and then definitely Into the Sun. And so Andrea's would be Into the Sun and Aliens. Do you think you'll shed any tears?
Of course.
Andrea and I are still debating if we're gonna go in the merch lines or not. Now, because we weren't able to get anything through pickup, we're probably gonna end up going through the merch lines, which means we're probably gonna have to be there around 4 a.m. I've seen people in line at like 4 in the goddamn morning just to make sure that they secure some form of merch. Is there anything to you personally that's sticking out that you would want?
So we already got the jerseys, which thankfully, and we both have our army bombs.
Personally, me, your boy's gonna try to go for that red jersey. That red jersey is absolutely insane. My goal is, and you see people do it all the time, my goal is to not go in there and blow with almost $1,000 on merch. Now, who knows if we'll ever get this chance again, so I do gotta buy something, right? I gotta try to buy something. Again, there's no guarantee that we're gonna go stand in the merch line, but I think we're pretty much about 74% going to stand in the merch line. So I do want to come out with that red jersey. Red jersey in the cradle, and I'm honestly good.
Have you been watching TikToks to see what some people made for freebies? They're going to Dallas?
No, because in the event that I see them, I want to be surprised. Like, I don't want to, you know. And so...
I'm the opposite. I like to see it so I can know where we're meeting to trade.
Well, meet people out
some
there.
are trades, some are freebies.
Yeah. So now we're done with the cutting. Shout out to Andrea. She had already kind of started on this while I was at work earlier. Today was her day off. And so she's got quite a bit of the cutting done, if not almost all of it. So now what we're going to be doing, and I will go ahead and give you all a demonstration now, is she has started, and this is what we will be doing the rest of the time, is gluing the cards that we cut onto the back, or into the front, I'm sorry, of the Pokemon card. So that is what we're going to be doing now, is literally taking a Pokemon card, applying glue, and then sticking that card to it. And then after that, after we have all them done, it will be time to put the holographic film on top of it to give it that cool look. So
Baby, oh please 세상이 우리 갈라 널 때 Baby, oh please 한 걸음 더 다가설게 I'm on my knees 함께 해줘 세상은 말야 항상 우리 사이를 막지 결국엔 우린 돌고 돌아서 제자리 You want me just all day all night Hold me from the front back left right I need you like all me all mine Oh you got me
Oh no.
What?
I hate when you get it on your fingers.
Oh.
God, look. I pulled off. Ah.
Do you need to wear gloves?
I don't know, but it's starting to burn. Well, this card is ruined.
Oh, it got it on his face.
Yeah, it got stuck to my finger.
Baby, oh, please. 세상이 우리가 놀 때. Baby, oh, please. 한 걸음 더 다가설게. I'm on my knees. 함께 해줘 나의 worst day. 널 더 세게 안을게 right now. Even hell, I'm down. All I want is you. If you wanna, I'll do the thing for you. If you wanna, I'll do a thing for you. If you wanna, I'll do the thing for you. If you wanna, I'll do a thing. 난 기쁨을 느꼈다면 너의 겨우제. 반대잔이 넘치니 come and get a set. Yeah, 영원하면 영원히 서로 영원히 그대 안에 기다려, baby, please. You want me just all day, all night. Hold me from the front, back, left, right. I need you like all me, all mine. Oh, you got me, like. Baby, oh, please. 세상이 우릴 갈라놓을 때. Baby, oh, please.
Now, a question that you guys might be asking as well, something you maybe do or don't know is, Martin, for those of you that don't know, I still get it to this day from people who are new subscribers. Martin, who is your bias? And truly, I am OT7 all the way. I love all the boys completely equally. But if aliens came down and forced me to pick somebody, most of my subscribers know that if I was forced to, JK would be my bias. And the reason for it is, for most of y'all that don't know, JK is actually the reason I got into BTS. But if it wasn't for JK and if it wasn't for Andrea, I wouldn't even be here for BTS, honestly, and to meet all you beautiful people. So when it comes to my bias, again, because of standing next to him, because he was the one, it's like the baby. He's my baby. You know, he's the one I got introduced to first. So he'll always have a little special place in my heart, just a little bit extra. So it's got to be JK.
Watch this beat go, we hooligan. We pop out, we acting a fool again. Hooligan. Watch this beat go, we hooligan. Where this baseline slapping so rude, dropping lower than drop this hooligan. Watch this beat go, we hooligan. Man, I'm about to blow fuse. 동제 볼록 머리춤 뛰어 미친 노인들 Me everywhere ursu Somebody move 다들 모여 하나 둘 I can never ever choose Every one of you amuse Crowd looking like a campus Beat drop, bring dancing Watch this beat going hooligan We pop out, we acting a fooligan Hooligan Watch this beat going hooligan Man, this space, let's stop it so wrong Trapping lower than chop this hooligan Watch this beat going hooligan I go cool, crazy, loco, sing me Like it cool, 굳이 말 안 해도 알잖아 Hooligan like hooligan 때려 부셔 like hooligan 시간 됐으니 좀 비켜좀 얼굴이 이상 move Take you out What's the future? What's the now? This is international Make it unforgettable Watch this beat going hooligan We pop out, we acting a fool again Hooligan watch this beat going hooligan.
Yeah, we the mess, gonna get a bigger mop, yeah. This a cake, gotta get a better pop, yeah. You gon' hear this one playing round the clock, yeah. Round the clock, 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 clock.
Why this baseline slapping so rude? Dropping lower than chop the screw. Hooligan, watch this beat going hooligan. Why this baseline slapping so rude? Dropping lower than chop the screw. Hooligan, watch this beat going hooligan.